Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So this video is going to be slightly different than the normal vlogs that you have been seeing here on my channel most recently, with me taking my road trip from New York and eventually going south, and then now I'm heading west with the end game to be California and then back home to New York. Today's video, I wanted to talk to you about an item that I honestly do not think I could have done as well as I have traveling in this van without it. And that is my refrigerator freezer. Now I know I have talked to you guys a lot about it in some of the previous vlogs, talking to you guys about me figuring out the particulars as far as keeping it powered and keeping it going so that both the refrigerator and the freezer sections are working. And I'm telling you, I've got it down pat. And I am so happy with this refrigerator freezer. The refrigerator freezer that I have is from a company called SetPower, and I need to shout big time out to SetPower. They were kind enough to send me this product for review. I was totally blown away. And on top of it, they're also offering a discount code for anyone who uses my discount code JoannePlans. You will get a percentage off. I will put it up on the screen right here, on your purchase on their website. The coupon code is good for the particular refrigerator that I have, and I have the, I gotta get the right combination. It is the RV60D. So I have the 60 quart refrigerator freezer. They also offer this in a 45 as well. So there is an RV45S, and then there is the RV60D. Got those right. I want to get to talking to you guys about this refrigerator freezer. Today was the absolute perfect day for me to actually take it out from underneath my bed where I was keeping it stored, take it outside, because I am actually going to be converting it from what I was originally using it for. I was originally using it as a refrigerator freezer because I did have items to freeze. Well, now I only have a couple of items left. I have some ice cubes, I have one strip steak, which I'm cooking tonight, and I have some orange juice, which I can make a batch up tonight, and then I can put the other two orange juices in the refrigerator and make those over the next couple of days. So I am going to convert my refrigerator freezer combo into just the refrigerator, and I think that will help me do a couple of things. One, it'll help me use less power because I will be keeping it at the refrigerator temperature instead of using power keeping the freezer at one temperature and the fridge at one temperature. And then at any time in the future when I do purchase products that I want to freeze, I can easily put the insert back in, and then boom, I have a fridge and I have a freezer. I thought I would first show you guys the refrigerator as it is in my van setup. So we have cute little duders up here watching me record this video. This is my bed, and I have the refrigerator freezer just underneath my bed. Now for reference, little tape measure, and it's gonna go about roughly 21.5 inches tall. I would say give it 28 inches across to leave room for the handles that are on the side. Now, as I mentioned, this refrigerator freezer combo is a dual unit. So I wanted to show you guys as it's plugged in to my power source is we have the freezer is currently set for 3 degrees And the refrigerator is currently set at 42 degrees, which is, for me, that happens to be working absolutely perfectly. Now, when you open it, you can see, I mean, this is real. I didn't clean this out or anything for the video. So this is the refrigerator side, and it has a ton of room. There's like 2 levels. There's like a shorter level here, a deeper level. And then this is the freezer side, which I wanted to do this video today because I'm getting ready to empty the freezer side, defrost it, because the only thing I literally have in here now is ice cubes, which, yes, this makes ice cubes. So I was making ice cubes on the road and using them for my drinks. I have orange juice, a frozen steak, which I'm going to cook tonight. And this is a New York strip steak, and so this has been frozen for 3 weeks since I've been on the road. I have down here my Jackson Morgan, which is my shots of choice. And of course, I have a couple of things of orange juice, and that's it. That's all I have down here. So I'm going to be cooking tonight, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to empty this all out so that I can just take this out and use it all as refrigerator for probably the remainder of the trip. And that will also save me on battery power, because I'll only need to keep it at 42 degrees instead of using power, keeping the freezer at 3 degrees. And I needed to take it out so I can vacuum behind it and just have more room to be able to clean it out and sort it out and stuff like that outside. Okay, so this is it back in its spot. I actually have it pulled out just a little bit. I usually push it back a little bit more. But the first thing I want to talk about is the fact that it actually comes with 2 types of chargers. This one is a DC plug, which I either plug into my Jackery, which is when I'm on the road, I'm charging with my car alternator, or it also has an AC plug that plugs into a regular outlet. So however you want to do it, you know, that option is available to you, and I think is really great. This has been outside for 4 hours, and the ice is still ice. That's how good the insulation is inside this freezer section. I don't know if you can see it right there. The ice is still ice. Everything is still really cold. My Diet Cokes, actually I'm going to take one out so I can have a little bit later when I get done recording. Everything is still cold. There's absolutely tons of room. This is like a must-have for camping. And the size of it, for me, fits absolutely perfect. But if this one is too big, they do offer a 45 quart that is a little bit smaller. All of the information for this, I will put a link in the description box below. You'll be able to find out like what all the dimensions are and all that kind of, you know, gibberish. I'm not really going to get into that. I just want to get into how well this thing works. It gives you, I don't know if you can see back in here where I'm pointing, but this is a recommendations for different items that you might keep in here, whether it's fish, meat, water, liquids, dairy. Everything all has refrigerator and freezer recommendations. This does work in either Celsius or it works in Fahrenheit. I have mine set to Fahrenheit because that's what I understand. And it also has an Econo Mode. You push the button once and it goes from green. It goes from blue, which is max, and then the green is the Econo Mode, which somehow, some way, in the magical world of magnificent refrigerator, saves power, uses less power to keep things at temperature. So I have a few tips for you guys in working with any of these type of refrigerator freezers and consuming the minimal amount of power, okay? The first one is really decide if you absolutely need a freezer. When I first started off on my trip, I absolutely needed one. I had hamburgers, I had bacon, I did have ground beef, I had 2 steaks, I had some waffles, I had freezer meals. What else did I have in? Oh, I have alcohol in there that's being chilled. All that needed to be frozen. Now that I've been using this for the 3 weeks. I've been here more than 3 weeks on the road. Everything has been solidly frozen, you know, has never de-thawed at all. It's been working absolutely amazing. The struggle that I have had with this in the past is the fact that I originally didn't have enough power to run it because of a combination of things. One, I don't have solar on my roof. I only have a little solar panel out there. And at that point in time, I only had a small Pioneer 330 watt power station, and my car battery is basically all I had. So without a lot of sun and stuff like that, I was limited and I was struggling to keep this powered. So what I ended up doing is I did end up buying a larger Jackery, a 1,000 watt Jackery, which you've probably seen in my blogs. I won't go into it, but that really helped me be able to bridge the gap and keep this powered. What I do now is just before I go to bed, I actually unplug it for the night, because what happens at night is the temperature goes down and I don't feel there's a need to keep it going overnight. So for the 8 to 10 hours that I'm sleeping at night, my refrigerator is off. When I wake up in the morning, I plug it back into power as soon as I can get my solar set up. And what ends up happening is it takes little time at all, gets it right to temperature, and keeps it, while I have my solar, keeps it running all day long. Or if I'm driving, I still keep it running constantly. If I'm on a 4-hour, 5-hour, 6-hour drive, this still is running because I have it plugged into my my car's alternator. Pull it up. Come on, there we go. You just pull this up and out, and now it went from a freezer fridge to just a fridge. Okay, let me put the rest of the stuff back in here and go from there. This is how much room we have. I have this basket. I left the freezer basket in so I could put my drinks in here. It was all the way down to the bottom. This part here has an upper shelf, so I have like creamer, almond milk, the Jackson Morgan, which was my alcohol that was in the freezer. You can see it's still ice cold. I have that now in the refrigerator. And then this whole deep bottom part, you know, I have cheeses, I have onions down there, and also, this is a butter container I think I brought from Syracuse. Yep, you see it's Wegmans. This thing is bone dry. You know, that's the one thing I hate about using ice chests or coolers, is that everything gets all wet and yucky. Not in here. Now it's officially in a refrigerator. I don't think I could recommend this product enough. Seriously, guys, if you have been looking for a 12-volt refrigerator that more importantly has dual temperature zones. Now that is the important thing that you need to watch out for, is that when I was doing my research and I was looking out for different ones to purchase, this was one of the ones that I had found that I was looking at potentially purchasing. When they contacted me with the option to be able to review this, I was like, yes, when can you send this out? By the way, I'm leaving. I'm leaving in a couple of weeks. So again, thank you so much, SetPower. I can't say enough positive things about this product. Oh, and more importantly, their customer service is top-notch. They have some great videos that you can watch to show you how to use it. It comes with really good instructions. I had a question once on how to adjust something with the temperatures, and they emailed me right back and gave me some really good feedback. And what I had done is I had accidentally pulled up the separator, and when you pull up the separator, the refrigerator resets to a single zone. So I must have done that by accident, and all I had to do was shut it off, do the reset like they showed me in the email, put the thing back in, and boom, it was in business. Not a problem at all. I know I don't do too many of these review products, but I really like to do products for items that I actually use, that are actually functionable, that maybe aren't necessarily the companies that are out there that you see on everyone else's videos. I did my research on this company before I agreed to do the review, and you know, they really got it together, and it's a really good team. It's a really good team of people that are part of SetPower. And yeah, so if you are in need of a refrigerator, freezer, look no further. The links will be in the description. Again, my discount code is just type in JoannePlans and you will get your percentage off on the 45 or the 60D, the RV45S or the RV60D refrigerator freezers. All right, I'm going to end this video for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell, and you guys enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, and I'm going to chat with you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.